Now I have few more tips about naming your layers properly, okay? Now if you look at any of the element like these buttons or drop down menus, okay, whatever is clickable or have some interaction over it, there will be 2 or 3 more states for it, okay? So if I have this button, you can see over here it has 2 states. One is this and one is hover or active state, okay? So I am going to name them very properly. Same is the story with this get a quote button. I have 2 versions of it. One is this ghost button. When user is going to hover over it, it is going to be filled like this, okay? Now when you are going to name the layers or groups of that kind of interaction, you are going to be very careful, okay? So right now you can see over here I have button quote ghost, okay? Then this button is going to be filled, and with an underscore I have stated over here it's hover and active state. So it is going to be hover and active state for both states. It is going to be like this, okay? Now on mobile devices, mostly there is no hover state because the touch is going to be basically the active state, okay? So when someone tries to touch the button, any button on your website on a mobile screen, there is no hover on a mobile screen, okay? So keep that in mind. If you are planning some animation or anything or any interaction just with the hover and a different one for the active, then you are in a wrong position, okay? So think carefully. Your button will have both active and hover states the same, because on mobile devices there is no hover state, okay? So you cannot hover over any icon or any element on any button on your mobile screen. Now if you look at this button, I'm going to show you how I renamed it. So you are going to add hover or active state at the end. This is the simple state. You can also add the normal state over here, like this normal at the end, just to make it clear that your developers understand that what it is going to be, okay? So make sure for all the icons, even if these icons have any interactions on hover or something like that, you are going to add another group and rename it according to its state, okay? So this is the main tip. Like you can see over here, this is basically the hover or active state. You can see I have mentioned over here designer highlight hover, okay? So this is the highlighted item, or the user is right now focusing over here. So this is the tip I wanted to give you to name your layers and buttons or drop downs that are interactive, and name them properly so your developers knows that this is going to be a change in color or a change in state, okay? Now let's move on to the next lesson.